The alley was cold, a chilling reminder of the harsh reality of life on the streets. The darkness seemed to swallow everything, leaving only the sound of distant traffic and the occasional drip of water from the rooftops. Rain fell, making it hard to see. The downpour was relentless, turning the ground into a slick, treacherous surface. Each raindrop felt like a tiny hammer, adding to the weight of the night. A small grey cat huddled beneath a soggy cardboard box. She shivered, trying to find some semblance of warmth and shelter from the storm. Her fur was matted and wet, clinging to her frail body. Her name was Luna, and she was starving. Her eyes, once bright and full of life, now reflected the hunger and desperation that had become her constant companions. Luna had been alone for a long time. The days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, each one blending into the next in a blur of survival and solitude. She lost her family when they moved away. They had left her behind, a casualty of their own struggles, and she had been forced to fend for herself ever since. The world was a scary place for a small cat. Finding food was hard. Every meal was a battle, and every shadow held potential danger. Luna had to be constantly on guard. One day, Luna saw a big, juicy fish. It was a rare sight, a glimmer of hope in her otherwise bleak existence. Her mouth watered at the thought of a full meal. It was on a plate, sitting by an open window. The aroma wafted through the air, tantalizing her senses and drawing her closer. She jumped onto the windowsill and snatched the fish. Her heart raced as she clutched her prize, knowing that she had to be quick. A voice boomed from inside. "Get out of here, you stray!" The sudden shout startled her, and she felt a surge of fear. Luna ran away as fast as she could. Her heart pounded in her chest as she darted through the alleyways, the fish clutched tightly in her jaws. She wished things were different. The rain continued to fall, and she found a small corner to hide in, nibbling on her stolen meal. She wished she had a home, a place where she could be safe and warm, away from the dangers of the streets. She wished someone would love her. Luna longed for the touch of a gentle hand, the comfort of a kind voice, and the security of a forever home. Across town, a handsome ginger cat named Leo lounged on a plush bed. His humans were wealthy. Leo wanted for nothing. He had toys, treats, and endless cuddles. One evening, Leo was looking out the window. He saw a flash of grey dart across the street. Intrigued, he watched. The grey cat was thin and dirty. She looked lost and scared. Every day, Leo watched the grey cat. He noticed her searching for scraps. He saw her shivering in the cold. He had never seen a cat so sad. Leo felt a strange urge to help the grey cat. He had seen her around the neighbourhood, always looking so forlorn and hungry. It tugged at his heartstrings every time he saw her. He had everything, and she had nothing. His life was filled with comfort and plenty, while hers seemed to be a constant struggle for survival. He couldn't stand to watch her suffer anymore. The sight of her ribs showing through her thin fur haunted him. One day, Leo snuck out of the house. He had made up his mind to do something about it. He knew he had to find her and offer some help. He found the grey cat rummaging through a pile of garbage. She was desperately searching for any scraps of food. He approached cautiously. "Hello?" he meowed softly, trying not to startle her. The grey cat looked up, startled. Her eyes were wide with fear and uncertainty. She was wary of this well-fed stranger. She had learned to be cautious around others, especially those who seemed to have more than she did. Leo offered her a piece of chicken from his own bowl. He had brought it with him, hoping it would help break the ice. "My name is Leo," he said kindly, his voice gentle and reassuring. The grey cat hesitantly took the chicken. She sniffed it cautiously before taking a small bite. It was the tastiest thing she'd ever eaten. She savoured each bite, her eyes closing in delight. "I'm Luna," she mumbled, her voice weak but grateful. For the first time in a long while, she felt a glimmer of hope. Leo continued to meet Luna every day. He brought her food and kept her company. Luna began to trust him. She told him about her life on the streets. Leo listened patiently. He couldn't imagine going hungry or facing danger every day. He was determined to help Luna. He wanted her to be safe and happy. As they spent more time together, something changed. Leo found himself looking forward to their meetings. Luna's spirit, even broken, shone through. One day, Leo brought Luna to his home. He had found her wandering alone, looking lost and scared. Leo knew that his home was a place of warmth and love, and he wanted to share that with Luna. He knew his humans would welcome her with open arms. They had always been kind and compassionate, and Leo was sure they would extend the same kindness to Luna. They were kind like that, always ready to help an animal in need. The family had a special way of making every creature feel at home. Luna was scared at first. The new environment, the new faces, everything was overwhelming for her. She hid in the corner, unsure of what to expect. But Leo's humans were loving and gentle. They approached her slowly, giving her time to adjust. They spoke to her in soft, soothing voices, and their touch was gentle and reassuring. They gave Luna a warm bath and a soft bed. The bath washed away her fears, and the bed provided her with a sense of security she had never known before. They fed her delicious food and showered her with affection. Every meal was a feast, and every touch was filled with love. Luna had never felt so safe. The warmth of the home, the kindness of the humans, and the companionship of Leo made her feel like she belonged. She had found a home, a place where she was loved and cared for, a place where she could finally relax and be herself. Leo and Luna became inseparable. They played together, ate together, and even slept together. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. They played in the sunbeams and cuddled by the fireplace. Every moment was filled with joy and laughter, and they cherished each other's company. They were a family now, bound by love and gratitude. The humans, Leo and Luna, had created a bond that was unbreakable. Luna's heart, once filled with sadness, overflowed with joy. She had found her happily ever after, surrounded by love and warmth.